Hello! And welcome back to another video on the Deligracy channel. Deligracy channel, I don't know why I pronounced it weirdly then. We are building Newcrest. It's like my quarantine mission to build this world so you guys can download a save file of it and hopefully have fun playing with some new families and builds. So this build that we're working on today, I actually did off camera. In our world of Newcrest, there's going to be a row of Victorian terrace houses and each house is a little bit different. Today's is actually going to be like a rundown student share house that utilizes a lot of items from university life. So what I actually did is I essentially just repeated the terrace house that was next to it. So I didn't feel like I needed to show the build because we did that in another video. And we also did the community lot 2 houses down, which is very similar to the terrace house too. So the main packs I used for this was Strangerville and base game. I think those were the 2 packs I used, and then the wallpapers inside and the flooring is a bit more grungy looking because I used wallpaper and flooring from City Living, and I think it's looking pretty nice. Also, I'm a little bit puffed out because I did the intro to this video like 3 times spinning around, and I went for a run before that, and I have hay fever, so I'm kind of like, and I had a coffee today, so you know, there's a lot of huffing and puffing going on here, so if I lose my breath, it's okay. I will still be standing by the end of this video. But I just thought it would be cool to do like a terrace house that is being maybe leased by a group of uni students with a whole heap of kind of older furniture in it, found furniture, a mix of new and old, because in Melbourne, the city that I live in, there's a lot of these old Victorian terrace houses. And while some of them are really expensive because everyone loves Victorian terrace houses around here, they're worth a lot of money. Some of them are also just really old and run down and are put up for lease. And a lot of students like to live in them because they're kind of cool and hipster. So yeah, that's what I thought we would use as inspiration today. And it's kind of like the more dirty and grungy and old looking, the better. I wanted this to have the old house, some old furniture that maybe when they moved in to lease it, there was already furniture there for them to use. And, or maybe it's like a family member's house that one of their, I don't know, uncles or aunts own, and they were like, oh, you can, you know, live in this house while you go to uni, something like that, and use the furniture that's in there, and then bring the rest of the furniture yourself. So there's going to be a lot of mismatching in here. There's going to be a lot of fun colors too, amongst all of the more like deep and browny, pooey colors in here too. So hopefully you guys like how it turns out. I also want to make the family to live in this house as well. So I thought I would invite you guys to comment down below any ideas for what Sims should live here. Obviously, we're looking for young adults who go to university, and I think there's 3 bedrooms, so 3 of them. What kind of characters they would be, and ideally characters that might match the rooms that I've built, because then I don't have to go back and redo them. In terms of packs that we're using today, like I said, Strangerville for the Victorian house, the exterior and the doors and windows, base game and City Living for most of the like kitchen appliances, the kitchen, the wallpapers, the flooring, mix of those 2, and university life. So we've got the bar fridge already. We're going to have the keg stands. What else are we going to have from university? Like plants, and the dining table is as well. So I think it's a nice blend of expansion packs. And I actually think if I had a select number of packs, expansion packs, I'd probably obviously have seasons. But I feel like I would have got City Living. Well, I don't know if I would have Strangerville. I love the build items in Strangerville though, so I might have got Strangerville more so for the build and buy items. But yeah, I feel like I would have City Living and university if I was able to afford that, if I wasn't being given review copies. As some of you guys might know, before I did YouTube, I was playing Sims since I can remember, like since it came out, and I used to save up for all of the packs. And in Sims 3, when I started YouTube, I'd never had all the packs. I had a few of the packs, so I kind of picked and picked and chose which ones I needed and wanted the most, like what would suit my gameplay. And I do feel like I think about that a lot still. I'm kind of like, would I like, wonder what packs would I have? I definitely would have seasons, 100%, absolutely. But I don't think I had the Sims 3 pets. I don't think I ever had pets in Sims 3. Appaloosa Plains. Did I? I might have got it towards the end of the Sims 3 generation, but it definitely wasn't something that I got when it came out, and I loved the look of Appaloosa Plains. I remember that. But anyway, so this is the house coming all together. I wanted it to look a little bit bright and some people might say junky, but I think it's eclectic and youthful looking. So there's a few like signs that might have been found, some fun drapery put over the archways. I really wanted to use fairy lights, but I don't think there were any fairy lights for us to use in these packs. Actually, some of the fairy lights, were they from the holiday pack, which is actually technically a free pack? I might have forgotten to check that because I could have used those ones. And this bedroom is like for more of an artsy sim, and they actually don't have a door to their bedroom. They have an archway, which we're gonna cover with some drapery, because I remember some people I went to uni with, one of their bedrooms didn't have a door, and that's what they did, because you know, you just make do with whatever you can get, you know? And I thought on the left here, there's this really great item from Strangerville that is really random, and I just thought it fitted into that artsy Sims room so well. So that's kind of cool. I also thought that I would check out some more of the comments. I was reading a few of them last night on my last build video for Newcrest. I know that a lot of you guys have been asking for more gameplay, and there will be more Let's Plays on the channels coming up soon, but I want to wait for a new pack to get, you know, motivated to explore some new gameplay. So we're going to be doing that soon. Well, hopefully if a new pack comes out. I assume we're going to get a new pack in the next few months, at the very least by Christmas time. Surely they want to launch something then. So the last build we did was a snobby country club that I hope Mrs. Crumplebottom would approve of. It was the country club in Newcrest that we just built. And it was funny because I was like, starting off the video, I was like, we only use cats and dogs and a couple of other things, but literally all of the comments are like, okay, you used Get Famous, you used Seasons, and you used all of these random pieces from different packs. But I did like Kaylee Reese's comment that said, I feel like rich middle-aged housewives would come here and gossip about the other housewives, and that's exactly what I wanted it to be like. So yeah, some of the good comments on there, which are good. Some of the good comments on there, which is good. Am I making any sense today? I don't think so. And then Talkative Toadout was like, Deli has inspired me to rebuild Newcrest too. And I was so excited to see that because underneath it, Anya, Haley, Olivian, Laura, and Victoria all said they were wanting to rebuild Newcrest as well. So I'm really excited to have motivated some others, or some more of you, to do the same thing. I think it's a fun like quarantine pandemic activity. I mean, it's a fun thing to do at any point, but it's nice to have something to work on to kind of escape reality for a little while. And then someone else said I downloaded it, but it's missing the foundation. So all the furniture is floating. So that was surprising. I think if you do have that issue, you might want to put the move objects cheat on. Yeah, and also a lot of you guys enjoyed the longer video too, so I'm gonna try and keep extending these build videos to include much more. However, obviously for this build, because it was based off this build that is next door, I literally kind of copied the house and just rearranged a few things. I didn't include all of that footage, so I promise to make longer ones from now on. But anyway, this is the house. I hope you guys like it. I like that it's orange too, because I never use orange wallpapers and I feel like that's just a fun color. It's unique, you know, the house has a bit of character if it's orange, okay? It's bold. It's like a bright house on the street. And it has 2 balconies, lots of skill building items. Of course, we needed to make sure we had bikes because university comes with bikes. I love this planter bathtub too from Strangerville. I thought that worked out really nicely. And what? I don't know if this plant No, that's from City Living. Yes, we're allowed to put that plant in. But anyway, walking through the front door, this is the corridor. Typically in a lot of these Victorian homes in Melbourne, they are very long on narrow blocks. I don't actually know why that is, but that's the way it works here for some reason back in the day. So there would often be a long corridor on one side of the house leading to a main room at the back of the house, and there would be bedrooms off the corridor. So this in here could have originally been a bedroom, maybe with a fireplace, and they've changed this into a living area. I also used some movie stuff pack as well, because I thought those, you know, more boho items were a bit of fun. I like that there's an older TV. There's just some random papers and letters around to make it look a little bit more messy. Random picture frames as well. Love the lava lamp. I think because Strangerville has some weird, wacky items in it, kind of works for a hipster home for uni students. Pot plants in the bathroom because everyone loves plants at the moment. Posters from university. This is a downstairs bathroom. You know, some art sketches up there. I feel like there'd definitely be an art sim in here. Some hedges growing through the walls. These curtains I never really use, and they're from City Living, so it was nice to use those. And then this long room, originally I was going to make this into a living space, but I thought it would be perfect to put the table tennis table in here. Thought that was a good one. A few items here from movie stuff as well. You go through here, and this is the kitchen with a little hidey hole looking into the dining room. So this is definitely a more dated looking kitchen, but it's got some more modern things like the bar fridge. You got your pot plants there, your lava lamp. I really want a lava lamp now. And I love the hidey hole because I feel like that's in a lot of homes as well. Dining room is a bit of a mismatch of things, chairs, whatever they could find, and a big random thing on the wall, like that they found on the street or something, a big pasty. And I thought these were cool. Just some random wall art, juice keg, bowls, a nice barbecue. They do actually have quite a new barbecue here. Let's scoot back down to the front of the house where our staircase is. Up we go, up the stairs to the next floor. I love the apple clock. I feel like the apple clock is quite iconic. And then speaking of iconic, IKEA. No, that really wasn't that similar. The IKEA shelf is here. Let's go into this room. What's here? This is the bathroom. So it's a 2-bathroom place. Just some random stuff. It actually has a really nice view out the window. Like I was thinking, oh, it'd be nice to live in this house and look out the window after you get up off the john. This is the first bedroom. So I feel like this bedroom, many Sims could live here. And I like the idea of having a fireplace in here because I feel like it definitely gives a nod to a traditional home where they used to have fires or fireplaces in the bedrooms to stay warm at night. Lots of plants around the fireplace too. Next to this one, we have the second bedroom. Again, this could really suit any Sim. I mean, maybe if you guys feel like creating the 3 Sims that live in this house, you can upload them to the gallery with the hashtag Deligracy, and I could just move them in. You guys could create the Sims, or I could base some Sims off of them. Whatever you feel like, you know, if you feel inspired, definitely go create some Sims. I might be like, hey, they're perfect, and put them in. And then, like I said, this Sim, they do not have a door to their bedroom. Their bedroom is open. Hello. And this was that weird random item I was telling you about. It's like a bar, but it isn't a bar. It's just, I mean, really, it's kind of junky, but I think it's perfect. So I feel like the artsy Sim would live in here, and they've got like I don't know, they're obviously a fan of Van Gogh Starry Night. A nice deck out here they have access to, some painting easels, a bike up here, a hedge. Everyone loves that bonsai hedge. So let's look at all 3 townhouses or terrace houses. We have one more lot here, I think. Actually, it looks like 2 lots, doesn't it? Maybe we have 2 more. But this is the library and hipster cafe that are 2 old terrace houses put together. Then this is the more modern family home. It's got a modern extension out the back of it. Then we have the student home. So I don't know what we'll put on these 2 lots, but I'm pretty happy with this student house. It's definitely something that I wanted to include in the town. And we want to have a range of races and ages in the town too. So we want that diversity. We love diversity, so that'll you know, offer some younger Sims to move into. Maybe we could have like a elderly home next door, possibly. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think of the build. As always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're on the world, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Talk, talk!